Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the graduating class of Parker University.
All right, thank you. All right, well, good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Patrick Bodner, Chief Compliance Officer at Parker University, and I'm honored to celebrate commencement with you today. To begin our ceremony, please join me in standing for the invocation. Stay standing and remain standing for the singing of the national anthem by one of today's graduates, Mikhail Serpe. Okay, let's bow our heads. Heavenly Father, we come before you today with hearts full of gratitude and joy. Thank you for this beautiful day, this day of celebration, reflection, and new beginnings. We're grateful for this moment, for this gathering of family, friends, faculty, and graduates, all brought together by a shared journey of growth, learning, and perseverance. We thank you for the opportunities you have provided these graduates to learn and develop their gifts, to be challenged, and to discover their calling in the service of others. We know that no one arrives at this moment alone, and so we pause with gratitude for those who have walked alongside these graduates. We give our thanks for faculty and staff who have guided and encouraged them, for family and friends who have supported them with love and patience, and for every person who believed in them along the way. And above all, Lord, we thank you for being our shield, for your strength that lifts us up when we are weak, for your words of grace that remind us we are never beyond forgiveness, and for your mighty acts of renewal that give us new beginnings each and every day. Bless this ceremony, bless these graduates, and bless the journeys yet to come. In your name we pray. Amen.
All right, put your hands together if you love this beautiful country. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. What a wonderful job. I have to be honest, I didn't see that high note coming. That was really impressive. Please take your seats and join me in welcoming Parker University's Associate Provost, Lisa Gabriel, to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Bodner. As Associate Provost of Parker University, it is my distinct honor and privilege to welcome each and every one of you to this very special occasion. Graduates, today marks a significant milestone in your lives. Commencement is more than a single day. It is a celebration of the years of commitment, resilience, and determination that you have brought to this moment. In a world that continues to evolve and present new challenges, you have demonstrated remarkable perseverance. Your ability to adapt, push forward, and remain focused on your goals is both admirable and inspiring. Today, we proudly recognize not only your achievements, but your strength of character that made them possible. Way to go. At Parker University, we also recognize that no journey is accomplished alone. Behind every graduate, a community of support individuals who have encouraged, sacrificed, and believed in you along the way. To the family, friends, and loved ones here today, we extend our deepest gratitude. Your support has been instrumental in making this day possible. Graduates, please thank your family and friends. We would also like to take a moment to honor the veterans, active duty military personnel, and military families in attendance. Your service and sacrifice embody a commitment greater than self, and we are deeply grateful. On behalf of the Parker University community, thank you for your service to our country. At this time, we invite the veterans and active duty military in the audience to please stand so that we may recognize and honor you. Parker University officially opened on September 12, 1982, with 27 students in Irving, Texas. The charter class graduated in September of 1985. Parker University now offers 34 academic programs and leads the way in patient-centric, collaborative, and conservative healthcare education, clinical practice, research, and service. Today, we are participating in the 122nd commencement of Parker University's Doctor of Chiropractic program. There are 113 DC graduates in this class, making a total of 9,439 Parker Doctor of Chiropractic graduates in the country. We are also celebrating our 34th commencement program of our College of Health Science and our 33rd commencement program of our College of Business and Technology. Parker University is conferring degrees today for our Doctor of Chiropractic program, as well as our undergraduate and graduate degrees within the College of Health Science and within the College of Health and Business and Technology. And now it is my honor to introduce the rest of the platform party. Starting with Dr. William E. Morgan, President of Parker University and our commencement keynote speaker. Mr. Donnie McNutt, Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer. Dr. Amy Wood, Vice Chairwoman of our Board of Trustees. Dr. Darrell Blackburn, Alumni Board Member. Dr. Patrick Bodner, Chief Compliance Officer. Dr. Celia McGuire, Dean of Academics, College of Chiropractic. Dr. Leon Tom, Dean of Clinics, College of Chiropractic. Miss Elena Mount, Associate Provost and Dean of Student Affairs. And Dr. Gordon Newell, Assistant Dean of Student Affairs. We would also like to recognize any members of the Parker Board of Trustees who may be joining us for the celebration today. Please join me in recognizing this group of leaders and thanking them for their service. I would also like to honor and recognize some additional members of the amazing senior leadership team at Parker University. These senior leaders work alongside us and the president to help us run the institution and provide an optimal learning environment for our students. This team includes Dr. Don Dishman, Dean of Clinical Neurosciences, Dr. Tammy Fogarty, Dean of Health and Human Performance, Ms. Andy Repp, Senior Director and Registrar, and Mr. Michael Jackson, Senior Director of Institutional Effectiveness and Planning. It is also appropriate and vital to recognize a group of dedicated individuals who have given much time and effort to assist these graduates in achieving their goals and help make this day possible. We at Parker University believe we have the finest faculty and staff of any institution in the world. Would the faculty and staff please stand and receive acknowledgement for your efforts? Carrying the ceremonial mace in today's commencement program is our Faculty Senate President, Dr. Christopher Cantu, Associate Professor, Department of Chiropractic Sciences. The honored faculty voted on by the April 2026 Doctor of Chiropractic class are Dr. Christopher Cantu, Associate Professor, Department of Clinical Science, Dr. Michael Moore, Professor, Department of Clinical Science, Dr. Alexander Frill, Clinic Faculty Doctor, Dr. Fred Foster, Clinic Faculty Doctor, Dr. Kim Jakwe, Clinic Faculty Doctor, and Dr. Chelsea Felton, Instructor, Clinical Sciences. Hooding the candidates today are Dr. Christopher Cantu, Dr. Kim Jakwe, Dr. Kelsey Felton, Dr. Fred Foster, and Dr. Gary Hokenadel II. Our faculty marshals today are Dr. Alexander Frill, Dr. Michael Moore, Dr. Gary Hokenadel II, and Dr. Temba Winya. Thank you for your assistance in this commencement program. And now to introduce our commencement speaker, please help me welcome to the podium Dr. Celia McGuire, Dean of Academics, College of Chiropractic.
Thank you, Ms. Gabriel. Dr. William E. Morgan is the president of Parker University, the largest chiropractic campus in the world. Prior to coming to Parker, he practiced at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center, the President's Hospital. He has been credentialed at 5 hospitals and has served as a consultant of various government executive clinics in Washington, D.C., caring for our government leaders. He has served as a consultant to the White House, the U.S. Congress, the Veterans Administration, the U.S. Navy, and the U.S. Army. Dr. Morgan has held faculty adjunct appointments in several chiropractic colleges and 1 medical school. He has attained the rank of full adjunct professor and has completed a comprehensive hospital-based residency. Over the course of 2 decades, he has supervised dozens of physicians, chiropractors, students, physical therapists, dentists, and other specialties in a hospital-based setting. Dr. Morgan has a passion for patient-centered learning and clinical residencies. Please join me in welcoming to the podium our president, Dr. William E. Morgan.
Thank you, Celia. So I'm a big fan of the Lord of the Rings trilogy and J.R.R. Tolkien. And J.R.R. Tolkien spent decades developing these characters. In fact, though the books were published in 1953 and 1954, he began developing the characters before World War I. A big part of the story is the characters. And one of those characters is Strider, the ranger in the wild. But Strider wasn't just a ranger. He was the rightful king. But he chose to live in the shadows, anonymous, hiding out, not seeking the limelight. It wasn't until he was called out, if you know the story, by Elrond, the a Lord of the Elves, to put aside the ranger and become who you were born to be. You weren't born for a life in the shadows. You were born for great things, and I believe God has prepared you for great things. I want you to step forward and seize your rightful place in this world, to do great things. Strider, Aragorn, was doing good things as a ranger. He was brave, he was strong, he was righteous, but he wasn't doing great things. You are called to do great things. The ancient Greeks had two words for time: chronos, longitudinal time, how we measure our seconds, our minutes, our hours, our days, how it controls your appointment book, your calendar. That's how we typically think of time. But they also had another word for time: kairos, God's perfect timing. Where we normally see the word kairos is most commonly used is in the New Testament, where it talks about God's perfect timing, his exact right time. But the Greeks had a god that predated this by 800 years, and the god was depicted in statues as a handsome, strong, bald god, but he had a tuft of hair in the front of his head. So the implication was, for the Greeks, kairos was opportunity. When opportunity is coming towards you, you must seize it, because once it's gone past you, there's nothing to grab onto. Kairos. And we've taken the theme of kairos as our theme this year at Parker University. We talk a lot about that. And there's plenty of stories, and each of you have had kairos moments in your life where there's been an opportunity that if you hadn't acted that moment, it would have been gone forever. It was our intention to prepare you for those kairos moments. You will all have them, regardless of your majors. And one of the stories I like to share took place on August 23rd, 1963, when there was the Civil Rights March on Washington, D.C. Martin Luther King gets up to the podium, prepared to give his prepared speech, when he hears a whisper from the podium party behind him. His favorite gospel singer, Mahalia Jackson, whispers to him, Martin, tell them about your dream. So Martin Luther King took his prepared speech, set it to the side, and proceeded to give the I Have a Dream speech. How could he do that? How could you get in front of 500,000 people and give a speech impromptu at the spur of the moment? He had been prepared. By that time in his life, he had given 2,500 sermons. He did it every week at Dexter Street Baptist Church in Alabama. He had the tempo, the cadence, the rhythm, the timing of a Southern Baptist preacher. He'd been prepared his whole life for that moment. And I hope that you are preparing for your kairos moments. That was the kairos moment. I've got dozens of examples. There's another story I like to share. This happened to me. And about 12 or 13 years ago, I was at a reunion, military reunion, with Marines and sailors from our deployment that took place 35 years prior. So we're at Quantico, Virginia, and we're all having a good time. And we were in the military at a time where women didn't serve in combat units. But there was 2 petite Asian women at the conference. And they had paid their admission, they had their name badges, and we were like, what is this about? Is this somebody's spouse or daughters? And they asked to address us. And we allowed them to do that. So there's a couple hundred of us. And they told us their story. The story started in 1979. These women had been little girls in Vietnam. They woke up to the sound of chaos. Something was happening. Their mom and dad came and grabbed them in the middle of the night and let them grab whatever they could carry, but then they had to leave with them, and they had to leave their house. And they went down to the docks, and they got into an old, dilapidated ship with 420 other people. They were on this ship, and they took off at night, as there was a great purge in Vietnam at that time from the Communist Party, and they had to leave. And they set out that night. They went out in the ocean. They were in the ocean for a couple of days when they were set upon by pirates. The pirates came. They had seized women off the ship and raped them, threw them in the ocean. They'd robbed them. They'd beaten men. They'd killed people. And the pirates had at one point rammed their ship, and they're sinking. So these women are telling us this story. We're all listening. As the ship is sinking, the water is going up to their ankles, their knees, their waist. They're crying. There's pirates here attacking them. And then see if I get through this. They told us, and then you came. Our ship came. We dispatched the pirates. We rescued them. We brought them onto our ship. We gave them our clothes. I was one of the corpsmen giving them medical care. So these women, we rescued them. We actually had babies born on our ship. We brought them to Thailand, where they were transported from Thailand to the United States. They became United States citizens. They lived their lives. They had families. They had businesses. They were proud Americans. But they wanted to come back and say, throughout our whole life, you were our heroes. And we wanted to come here and say thank you. They had to search the internet to find out what unit it was. They had to search to find out about this reunion. But it was so important to them that they would come back and say thank you. It's important not just to step out of the shadows, but also to express gratitude to those who've helped you in your path. I want you to strive for great things. I want you to have a spirit of gratitude to all the people in this gathered assembly who've got you to this point. But also, your patients and the people you touch are going to express gratitude to you. And it's important also for you, as you take the oath that you're going to do, to express gratitude to those who've taught you this craft. Another story, my wife Claire, Dr. Claire, and I were in practice in California, and about 3 years into it, and we were doing okay in practice, but we weren't killing it. And back in those days, there wasn't a Parker University. But everybody we talked to said, you learn to be a chiropractor. I'm a chiropractor, for those who don't know. You go to your chiropractic college to become a chiropractor, but you go to Parker seminars to learn from Jim Parker on how to run your practice. And I went to this. Claire was 9 months pregnant. I drove this old, rusty pickup to Las Vegas, oxidated, old piece of junk, and I was so embarrassed of that. I stayed at a flea bag motel about a mile from the hotel where the conference was being held, so nobody would see me getting out of this truck. I'd walk to the conference because I didn't want anybody to see me. And then I would listen to Jim Parker and his assembled speakers. And I learned a lot. I learned how to run my business. I learned how to be a chiropractor, how to do those things. But what he really taught me was, like I said at the beginning, to embrace the greatness. Don't live your life in the shadows. Don't live an anonymous life. Step out. Even though you're going to expose yourself to scrutiny, even though there'll be haters out there that may attack you, you're called to do great things. That's changed everything. That's where Claire and I, we changed the trajectory of our lives and our career. And we're ever grateful to Jim Parker. We always like to pay homage to Jim Parker, the founder of our institution here. So, my big message today, of course, seize greatness, seek greatness that God has prepared you for, is destined for you. Also, live a life of gratitude, and also be like Martin Luther King in that Kairos moment. My hope for you is you prepare for those Kairos moments. We've done our part, but you must continue your journey. That you'd have the vision to recognize the Kairos moment and the courage to act when it's your Kairos moment. Blessings to you all.
Thank you, Dr. Morgan, for your excellent speech. We would like, if you'll come back up, we would like to present to you this gift to commemorate your contribution to today's ceremony.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Now for the awarding of our undergraduate degrees. Please join me in welcoming Parker University's Assistant Dean of Student Affairs. We'd like to take this time on this special day to recognize those who've earned the following undergraduate degrees from our College of Health Science: Bachelor's of Science in Anatomy, Bachelor of Science in Health Information Management, Bachelor of Science in Sports Psychology, Bachelor of Science in Strength and Human Performance, Associate of Science in Health Sciences, Associate of Applied Science in Diagnostic Sonography, Associate of Applied Science in Diagnostic Cardiosonography, Associate of Applied Science in Radiologic Technology, Certificate in Massage Therapy, and Yoga Teaching Certificate. Congratulations to all our students completing undergraduate degrees within the Colleges of Health Science. Before we award degrees, we would first like to take a moment to recognize some of our undergraduate students who have exemplified our principle of loving service by serving as student senators for their programs. These students have been a voice for the student body, creating a bridge between students and administration and advocating for their peers. When I call your name, please come to the stage to receive your award and take an opportunity to share words of encouragement to your graduating class. Representing the Massage Therapy Program, Ren Anderson.
Hello. I didn't expect to form such close relationships during an 8-month program, but it's difficult to call someone a stranger when you're palpating them week 1. I'd like to thank everyone who did laundry. It's scary how it accumulates so fast. It's been a privilege to work with and learn from you all. This was by no means easy, but for showing up in spite of that, I applaud you. Thank you for the memories. I can't wait to see what you accomplish. Congratulations, everyone.
Also representing the Massage Therapy Program, Elizabeth Bays.
Good morning. I will be saying it in Spanish first and then in English. So, muy buenos días. Mi nombre es Elizabeth Báez y hoy tengo el honor de representar a esta increíble clase de graduandos al programa de terapia de masaje en nuestro idioma español. Hoy es más que una graduación, es la prueba de nuestra fuerza, nuestra resiliencia y nuestra determinación. Cada uno de nosotros llegó aquí con historias diferentes, con luchas distintas y con sueños propios. Hubo un momento de cansancio, de duda y de sacrificio, pero seguimos adelante. En Parker University no solo aprendimos técnicas, aprendimos compasión, disciplina y la responsabilidad que implica cuidar y ayudar a otros. Estamos profundamente agradecidos con nuestros increíbles instructores Elisa Bravo y Nelia Rodríguez por su paciencia infinita, por su entrega y confiar en nuestro potencial. A Greg May, Laura Randolph, Johnny Solís y Lisandro Mejías, gracias por su apoyo constante y por estar presentes cuando lo necesitábamos. A ustedes, compañeros que compartieron en amigos y familia durante este proceso, gracias por el apoyo, por las risas y los recuerdos que llegaremos siempre. Este camino nos enseñó que el crecimiento no nace de la comodidad, sino de la perseverancia, de las noches largas, de los retos y de esos momentos en los que rendimos parecía más fácil y aún así aquí estamos. Hoy celebramos no solo lo que logramos, sino en quien nos hemos convertido, personas más fuertes, más sabias y listas para lo que viene. Que este momento nos recuerde que lo mejor no queda atrás, lo mejor aún está por venir. Felicitaciones, clase, el futuro está en nuestras manos. Good morning, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Báez, and I feel incredibly proud and grateful to be standing here today representing this amazing group of graduates and the massage therapy program in our language, Spanish. Today is more than a graduation. It is proof of our strength, our resilience, and our determination. Each of us arrived here with different stories, different struggles, and different dreams. There were moments of exhaustion, doubt, and sacrifice, but we kept going. This journey taught us that growth does not come from comfort. It comes from persistence, from the late nights, the challenges, and the moments when quitting seemed easier. Yet here we are. Today we celebrate not only what we achieved, but who we have become, stronger, wiser, and ready for what comes next. Let this moment remind us that the best is not behind us. The best is still ahead. Congratulations, class. The future is ours to create.
Representing the Diagnostic Sonography Program, Juliana Hernandez.
Good morning or good evening. I don't know what time it is. First of all, I want to give all glory to God for this amazing opportunity. This speech is for my class. We came in as students, but we leave as family of professionals ready to make an impact. Congratulations to us. This is just the beginning. Not a lot of people know how hard ultrasound is until you've been in the program. These 2 years have been extremely hard. The impact we make on patients every day is a bunch of sad, a bunch of happy, but I'm really happy I got to do this with you guys. And thank you so much to all of my family and my mom for supporting me through this. I couldn't have done it without you.
Also representing the Diagnostic Sonography Program, Stephanie Salazar.
Good morning, everyone. And thank you so much to my cohort for electing me class president. These past few years have been a struggle for a lot of us, but the way everyone was able to overcome these events in your life says a lot about you as a person and as a caretaker. I am grateful for all the experiences that we've experienced, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you. And mamá y papá, muchas gracias por nunca dejar creer en mí. Thank you.
Representing the Radiologic Technology Program, Destiny Simpson.
Good morning, everyone. I don't have a speech prepared, but I just wanted to say congratulations, Class 34. We made it.
Now for the presentation of undergraduate candidates. Graduates, please stand. Those assisting in the conferring of the degrees, please take your place. I present to you the graduating class of April 2026. The faculty have determined that each of these students have completed or will soon complete all the degree requirements. Also, the faculty have certified them as worthy of the title and degree. Will the first set of graduates please come forward? The rest of the graduates may be seated until the marshal directs you to rise. Additionally, we have graduates receiving honors today. Those graduates are awarded for achieving a GPA of 3.5 or greater and are designated with a white cord. Finally, we recognize and honor the service of our country by our veteran graduates. They will be identified by a red, white, and blue cord. I will now call the names of our graduates.
Johnny, let's get this secondary podium.
Graduating with a Bachelor's of Anatomy, Dylan Bakta. Robbie Haslett. Graduating with a Bachelor's of Health Information Management, Alyssa Fairweather. Jeremy Smith. Marinette Chamja. Graduated with a Bachelor's of Sports Psychology, Nelia Karina Rodriguez Montego. Johnny Solis. Graduating with the Diagnostic Cardiovascular Sonography, Zainab Aminele, with honors. Andrea de Santiago. Emmeline Diane Esparza, with honors. Lillian Henson, with honors. Leslie McKinney, with honors. Ashley Minaya, with honors. Stephanie Salazar. Shaquan Stovall. Takia Thaddeson. Graduating with Diagnostic Sonography, Maria Perea, with honors. Jimena Garcia Perea, with honors. Aisha Hall, with honors. Biana Henson. Juliana Jasmine Hernandez. Rosie Little, with honors. Megan Magante, with honors. Adelia McDowell, with honors. Madison Grella, with honors. Monica Michelle Quiones, with honors. Rihanna Staten, with honors. Madison Tucker, with honors. Graduating with Radiologic Technology, Alexandra Camacho. Yami Dominguez, with honors. Rakia Green. Tara Greavy. Whitney Bernard Narita Guidry, with honors. Melanie Marino, with honors. Aisha Sharif. Destiny Nicole Simpson. graduating with an Associate of Health Sciences in Sioma Kapai. Graduating with a certificate in massage therapy and yoga teaching, Ren Anderson with honors. Graduating with a certificate in massage therapy, Daphne Alpar with honors. Elizabeth Baez with honors. Alma Gloria Funes. Betty Henry. Alma Hoey with honors. Lorena Lara Cruz. Danielle McElroy with honors. Leslie Montoya with honors. Adi Ramirez. Sasha Robinson. Niraman Rumban with honors. Pidyata Ruth Panatiru with honors. Alondra Sosa Flores with honors. Michelle Vasquez Mereros. Congratulations, graduates. Will all master's degree recipients please take your place and please help me welcome to the podium our Dean of Clinics, Dr. Leon Tom, for the recognition of our master's degrees.
Parker University's master's programs are founded on a commitment to academic excellence, evidence-based practice, and professional integrity. Designed to be both rigorous and relevant, these programs equip graduates with the advanced knowledge, critical thinking, and practical skills necessary to lead and innovate in today's dynamic healthcare and wellness environments. Through a strong foundation in research, real-world application, and interdisciplinary learning, our graduates are prepared to make meaningful contributions to their professions and communities. Today, Parker University is conferring the following master's degrees: Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in Functional Nutrition, Master of Science in Clinical Neuroscience, Master of Science in Interprofessional Spine Management, Master of Science in Strength and Human Performance, Master of Science in Clinical Research, and Master of Science in Pediatric Musculoskeletal Health and Performance. And now to present our candidates, Parker University's Associate Provost and Dean of Student Affairs, Elena Mount.
Graduation is a day when all students look forward to celebrating with their family and friends and finally getting a chance to walk the stage wearing their regalia. Will our master's degree candidates please stand, and those assisting in the conferring of those degrees, please take your places. I present to you the graduating class of April 2026 for our master's degree programs. The faculty have determined that each of these students have completed or will soon complete all of the degree requirements. Also, the faculty have certified them as worthy of the title and degree. Graduates, please come forward as directed by your faculty marshal.
He's going to start with me because I'm the only one who attended for the yoga certification training. This was a situation because you were supposed to be in the way. They said I'm the only one, so it starts with the yoga certification. Then we're going to start with the masters.
Graduating with a certificate in yoga teaching, Swanjay Ganta. Graduating with an MBA in Healthcare Management, Shira Perez. Graduating with an MS in Clinical Neuroscience, Nabil Ali. Scout Elizabeth Blades. Madison Dewey. Deja Ford. Stacy Ivy. Sarah Rodriguez. Graduating with a Master's of Science in Clinical Research, Benedict Uchenna Ezi. Kurt Allen Kangas, Jr. Graduating with a Master's of Science in Functional Nutrition, Justin Adam DeCory. Erica Ann Havilaw. Monica Hernandez. Brittany King. Graduating with an MS in Strength and Human Performance, Jason Corinthius Levis. Please join me in congratulating all of our master's degree candidates. And now, to begin the process of awarding our Doctor of Chiropractic degrees, please join me in welcoming to the podium Dr. Celia McGuire.
Thank you, Dean Mount. All right, y'all, it's showtime. The College of Chiropractic at Parker University stands as the cornerstone of the institution's mission, dedicated to the advancement of health through excellence in education, clinical practice, and service. Grounded in a tradition of academic rigor and innovation, the program prepares graduates to become skilled, compassionate doctors of chiropractic, committed to improving the well-being of the communities they serve. Through a comprehensive curriculum that integrates foundational sciences, clinical training, and hands-on patient care, students are equipped with the knowledge and competencies necessary to meet the evolving demands of modern healthcare. The college fosters a commitment to lifelong learning, ethical practice, and professional leadership. Today, we proudly recognize the graduates of the College of Chiropractic, individuals who have demonstrated perseverance, discipline, and a steadfast dedication to their calling. As they transition from students to doctors, they carry forward the values and standards of Parker University into their professional journeys. Congratulations to all of our graduates completing the Doctor of Chiropractic degree. Please welcome back to the podium Dean Elena Mount.
We will begin with the recognition of the Salutatorian of our Doctor of Chiropractic graduating class. The Salutatorian designation is a very special recognition of American higher education. The Salutatorian is an academic title given in the United States and Canada to the second highest graduate based on grade point average of the entire graduating class. Our Salutatorian is a student whose dedication, discipline, and commitment to excellence has distinguished them among their exceptional class. Through hard work, resilience, and a passion for learning, she has achieved one of the highest academic honors we celebrate today. Please join me in congratulating our Salutatorian, Landry Gannon.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Landry Gannon, and it is truly an honor to stand before you today as the Salutatorian for Park University's April 2026 graduating class. Thank you for being here to celebrate this milestone. Honestly, it still feels a little surreal. When we first started this program, graduation felt so far away. We knew that it was conceptually possible, but some days it felt like the finish line was getting further from us. I think about the moments along the way that quietly marked our growth. At the honor code ceremony, this all felt brand new. The team's spirit was at an all-time high, and humility had not fully set in yet. At the doctor bag ceremony, which marked the transition from clinical science or basic sciences into clinical sciences, we were just beginning to let go of our emotional baggage from the Krebs cycle. It was traumatizing. At the white coat ceremony, we were so eager and what we thought was ready to finally put into practice what we'd learned, while being simultaneously terrified to get rejected by a potential real-world patient. So if you're sitting here today, I need you to take a deep breath. You made it, not by accident, through hard work and dedication. And just to set the record straight from a rumor that began in Try 2, the list was never real. Therefore, you were not on it, okay? So somehow, after everything this program demanded of us, here we are. Before anything else, I want to take a moment to thank the people who helped make this possible. To the faculty, staff, and administration at Parker, thank you for challenging us, guiding us, and helping shape us into the professionals that we are today. Without your unwavering patience and willingness to selflessly serve, we wouldn't be here. To our families, friends, and mentors, thank you for the encouraging phone calls, the prayers, and your steadfast support. You believed in us, even on the days when we doubted ourselves. So this day belongs to you too. And speaking of the people who helped carry us through, on a personal note, it has been an incredible gift to complete this chapter alongside my husband, Chad. Yep, give it up, give it up. Going through chiropractic school together is something I will never take for granted. He has truly been the best study partner I could have asked for, from posting up in coffee shops to quizzing each other in the car on the way to school. He has been my biggest cheerleader and my confidant through it all. And anyone who knows Chad will tell you that he is one of the kindest, goofiest, and most genuine people you could meet. He brings an uplifting spirit wherever he goes. And I truly believe that spirit helped shape our community. Somewhere along the way, our classmates even started calling us Mom and Dad, which was fitting because this class was more than just study buddies. It became a family. We rooted for each other and learned how to endure difficult circumstances. I remember sitting on a hallway floor, comforting a friend who had just lost a parent. And those moments reminded us this journey was never just about passing exams or finishing a program. It was about supporting each other as life unfolded along the way. And I have to give a quick shout out to my core group of friends, Study Gang. You know who you are. Thank you for making even the hardest parts of this journey a little bit lighter. Since we've all become a bit of family here today, I'd like to share a piece of wisdom from one of ours. Chad's grandpa, Pops, who is in the building today, likes to say, experience is what you get when you don't get what you wanted. And I've always loved that because it's so true. Sometimes things don't go exactly the way we pictured. Timelines change, plans shift, and growth rarely happens inside our comfort zone. But those moments, navigating uncharted waters, often become the ones that shape us the most. They build resilience, they deepen perspective, and they teach us how to keep moving forward. One verse that means a lot to me comes from James chapter 1. Consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. As a Christian, my faith has been an anchor for me through this process. There were moments when I found myself in prayer simply asking God, what comes next? I had to come to an honest realization that my tendency to rely on my own strength was not going to be enough to carry me through. We are not meant to walk through life on our own. Through Jesus, we are seen, known, and deeply loved, not because of anything we've earned or based on our performance, but because of who he is and what he's done for us. Looking back now, I can see how God carried me through times that once felt unclear and used them to refine me. At the end of the day, I may not know exactly what my future holds, but I do know who holds my future. And that truth keeps me grounded as I begin to think about the road ahead. In the coming months and years, our paths will look very different. Some of us will open practices, some of us will join established clinics, some may move across the country or even across the world. It's likely that we'll all practice chiropractic a little bit differently, but wherever we go, we share the same purpose, helping people heal, recover, and thrive. But what makes this profession so special is that the work we do extends far beyond the adjustment table. Whether we realize it or not, every one of us carries influence. In a world where people often feel rushed or overlooked, simply being someone who is present, thoughtful, and trustworthy can make a meaningful difference, especially in healthcare. That's exactly why today matters so much. So class of April 2026, the truth is, the best doctors never stop being students. While today marks the end of this era, it is also the beginning of a lifelong commitment to learning, evolving, and becoming the kind of doctors our patients deserve. I have no doubt that the same compassion, humility, and determination that carried us through this program will carry us into whatever comes next. So take risks, serve people well, and never underestimate the impact you can have on the world around you. Congratulations, Parker University, class of April 2026. Thank you.
Thank you, Landry. Now let me take this opportunity to announce the Valedictorian of the April 2026 graduating class. The Valedictorian is the academic title given to the graduate with the highest cumulative grade point average. Our valedictorian is a student who exemplifies the very highest standards of academic excellence, perseverance, and leadership. Her commitment to learning, combined with determination and purpose, has set her apart as the top scholar of this graduating class. Today, she represents not only outstanding achievement, but also the promise of what lies ahead. Please join me in congratulating our valedictorian, Alexandra Morrison.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, friends, family, faculty, and my fellow doctors. We made it, finally. It's kind of crazy to think that just a few years ago, we walked into this program with no real idea of what was ahead of us. We thought we knew, but we really didn't know. Since then, we've experienced it all, from the culture shock of the cadaver lab, to the struggle of palpating Atlas, to the countless dollars that we spent on boards, and to the moments where we questioned if we were really going to make it through. And yet, here we are. Not because it was easy, but because we didn't quit. This journey demanded more than intelligence. It demanded discipline, resilience, and the ability to keep showing up, even on days that we felt completely drained. But what makes today so meaningful isn't that we finished. It's who we became in the process, because now we step into a profession that is so much more than what people think. We step into a profession that recognizes the power of the nervous system, that understands the body is intelligently designed, and that healing doesn't come from us, but from within. God created the body with intention and intelligence. The power that made the body heals the body. And what an honor it is that we get to be part of that process. We get to meet people at every stage of life. We get to see them fully, not just their symptoms. and get to guide them and help them towards the best version of themselves. Because what we do, it's not about pain. It's about restoring function. It's about improving quality of life emotionally, mentally, and physically. And it's about helping people live the way they were designed to live. And that's a responsibility. So I want to challenge each of us to take that privilege seriously. Because success in this profession is a given, but impact and intentionality is not. That's something we choose every single day. Before we leave here, I want us to take a moment to look around at the people who helped us get here, because the truth is we did not do this alone. To my classmates, over the past 3.5 years, we've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly, the long days, longer nights, and the moments that tested all of us. But I can confidently say that I'm a better doctor, as well as a better person because of you guys. And I hope when you look around at your soon-to-be colleagues that you guys feel the same. To our families and our support systems, thank you so much for your patience, your encouragement, and for believing us even when we were too tired to believe in ourselves. And to our faculty, thank you for guiding us, pushing us, and preparing us for what comes next. I'm incredibly proud to share the title of Doctor of Chiropractic with all of you. And even more than that, I'm proud to follow in the footsteps of those who came before us. So as we move forward, let's honor them. Let's honor this profession, and most importantly, let's honor every patient who trusts us enough to place our care and our hands in their lives. As we go forward, let's remember the principle that guides everything that we do, that a universal intelligence is in all matter, giving it life, function, and purpose, and it's our role to remove the interference so that life can express itself fully. Congratulations, class of 2026. We are all proud of you, doctors. Let's honor the calling that we've been given and the lives we're about to touch. Thank you.
Thank you. And now I would like to welcome to the podium the president of Parker University, Dr. William E. Morgan, to present the Robert J. Sopeth Service and Leadership Award and the James W. Parker Philosophy Award, named in honor of our founder.
Thank you, Dean Mount. The Robert J. Sopeth Service Award and Leadership Award is presented to a graduating student upon the recommendation of a select committee comprised of faculty, staff, and administrators. The award is a recognition of their dedication and service that reflects the exemplary service and leadership of Robert J. Sopeth, who served as the chairman of the board of the trustees of Parker University from 1987 to 2003. Please join me in congratulating Jalen Joseph. Jalen? Congratulations. Did you know you were going to get this? Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hot mic. Each commencement, the James W. Parker Philosophy Award Committee selects a member of the graduating class to be recognized for the exceptional abilities of espousing the philosophy, science, and art of the chiropractic profession. Also, the recipient is recognized for incorporating into their professional philosophies those principles which have become the hallmark of Parker University. Please join me in congratulating Victoria Ferrar. Victoria?
Parker University is duly authorized by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges and by the state of Texas to confer the degree of Doctor of Chiropractic. On this distinguished occasion, we extend special recognition to those graduates who have fulfilled the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree, as well as those who have completed the Master of Science degree while concurrently pursuing their Doctor of Chiropractic degree. That sounds like a lot of work. Will those graduates who have achieved these academic distinctions please rise and remain standing for recognition? Congratulations. Now, at this time, I am very pleased to ask Dean Elena Mount to present our candidates for the Doctor of Chiropractic program.
All right. Doctor of Chiropractic graduates, please stand. Those assisting in the conferring of the degrees, please take your places. I present to you the Doctor of Chiropractic graduating class of April 2026. The faculty have determined that each of these students has completed or will soon complete all of the degree requirements. Also, the faculty have certified them as worthy of the title and degree Doctor of Chiropractic with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. We will be recognizing candidates who have completed a master's degree concurrently while pursuing their Doctor of Chiropractic degree. Some of these candidates have family members who are doctors in one of the disciplines of the healing arts. It is a tradition at Parker to allow those doctors to participate in this special occasion with the privilege of handing the graduating family member their diploma at the commencement ceremony. Additionally, we have graduates who will be receiving honors today. Those graduates are awarded as the following: cum laude with praise, GPAs 3.5 to 3.74 will be indicated with a blue cord. Magna cum laude with great honor, GPAs 3.75 to 3.89 will be indicated with a silver cord. And summa cum laude with highest praise, GPAs 3.9 to 4.0 will be indicated with a gold cord. Our research honors for successful submission of a research abstract to a conference or journal and a GPA of 3.0 or higher will be indicated with a green and white cord. And finally, we honor and recognize the service to our country by our veteran graduates. Those graduates will be identified by a red, white, and blue cord. I will now present our graduates. Graduating with a Doctor of Chiropractic degree and an MBA in Practice Management and graduating cum laude, Leonardo Brian Martinez. Graduating with a Doctor of Chiropractic degree and a Master's in Clinical Neuroscience, Nina Michelle Dillon. Hannah Nicole Estrada. Landry May Gannon, graduating magna cum laude and presented by her uncle, Dr. Stephen Whitelaw. Kristen Harmon. Graduating magna cum laude, Kelsey Lynn Here. Graduating cum laude, Jennifer Marie Kasich. Graduating magna cum laude, Isaiah David Key. The following students are graduating with a Doctor of Chiropractic degree and a Master's degree in Functional Nutrition. Michael Felt. Gwen Fodrell, being presented by her parents, Dr. Jeffrey and Ginger Fodrell. Graduating with a Doctor of Chiropractic degree and a Master's degree in Interprofessional Spine Management, Citlali Celeste Lopez, graduating cum laude. The following students graduating with a Doctor of Chiropractic degree and a Master's degree in Pediatric Musculoskeletal Health and Performance, Chrislyn Kate Autry, graduating magna cum laude. Emmy Leanne Gauthier Retoff, graduating cum laude. Sydney Nicole Tekemple, graduating cum laude. The following students are graduating with a Doctor of Chiropractic degree and a Master's degree in Strength and Human Performance. Jorge Luis Guerra. Connor May. Lauren Renee Myers, graduating magna cum laude. The following students graduating with a Doctor of Chiropractic degree and a Bachelor's in Anatomy, Justin B. Hodson, graduating cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Jones, graduating cum laude. Christopher Lopez, graduating cum laude. Kevin Nguyen. Matthew Thompson. Madison Triplett. Lindsay Elise Wilkerson, presented by her parents, Dr. Mitzi and Bill Wilkerson. The following students graduating with a Doctor of Chiropractic degree, Zilwan Abdullah. Graduating with a Doctor of Chiropractic degree and a Bachelor's in Anatomy, Noah Matthew Elaine, graduating cum laude. The following students are graduating with a Doctor of Chiropractic degree Angel Arroyo. Abigail Bermudez. Lisa Marie Bonilla. Thaddeus Burris. Mabry June Cade. Jose Cano. Tony Zin Chin. DeMarco Lorenz Collins. Shay Leilani Corcoran, graduating cum laude. Justin Frederick Dirk. Caleb C. Edwards, presented by his father, Dr. Joseph Edwards. Jaciel Enriquez. Jakin Allen Farmer. Victoria Lynn Farrar, graduating magna cum laude. Carla Gabriella Flott. Logan Geared Frazier. Chad Allen Gannon, graduating magna cum laude. Armando Andres Garcia Negron. Alexandria Glass. William Gould. Alexandria Elaine Green. Hunter Halcomb. Faith Noel Hall, presented by her mother and sister, Dr. Kimra Hall and Dr. Hope Hall. Kieran Hunter. Colton Huron. Jalen Jacory Joseph. Peyton Judkins. Mariana Letia Kelly. Jawan Kim. Peyton Mitchell Kirby. Matthew Kaiser. Alina Lodha, presented by her fiance, Dr. Gage Faulkner. Jessica Monet Linder. Gary John Longacre III. Isabel Sabrina Madrigal. Benjamin Maher. Maya Antoinette Malone. Berkeley McClure. Madison Raina McHugh, graduating cum laude. Peyton McNeil. Alexandra M. Morrison, presented by her father, Dr. Timothy Morrison. Maria Cecilia Munoz. Eugene Nam. Trin Mai Wen. Tessa Marlette Nichols. Jordan May Nickel. Dawson Joshua Nobriga. Kyle Andrew Paris. Logan Dale Perry. Kevin Fan, presented by his brother-in-law, Dr. Time Kamhane. Alexis Rodriguez. Graduating with a Doctor of Chiropractic and a Master's of Business Administration, Anya Elizondo Rodriguez. Christina Rubis. Angela Trinidad Salas. Bishoy Amen Salem. Kira Ann Scholes. Chelsea Morgan Seal. Mikhail Andoni Serpi. Lauren Renee Schaefer. John Kyler Saroin. Graduating cum laude. Kaya Sladen. Parker Brianne Smith. Luke Spalding. Nadia Elise Stafford. Brandy Monet Stevens. Devin Stewart. Alvin Ting, graduating cum laude. Emil Thomas. Kyler Blake Thompson. Daniel Ray Turk, presented by his father, Dr. David Turk. Sydney Dawn Waddell, presented by her father, Dr. Chris Waddell. Jinrong Wang. Savannah Lynn Ward. Micah Janae Watson. Mallory Hope Wilburn. Alexis Olivia Woolkey. Michaela Kiera Wynn. And Preston Yurt. Join me in a round of applause for all of our Dr. Chiropractic graduates. Please help me welcome back to the podium our Chief Compliance Officer, Dr. Patrick Bodner.
Okay, Doctor of Chiropractic graduates, please stand and raise your right hand and repeat after me as we stand in solidarity today to take the chiropractic oath. Additionally, we would like all doctors of chiropractic in the audience to please stand and join us in reaffirming their commitment by reciting the oath with the graduates. Graduates, please recite after me. I do hereby affirm before God and these assembled witnesses that I will keep this oath and life commitment to hold in self-esteem and respect those who taught me this chiropractic healing art, to follow the methods of treatment which, according to my ability and judgment, I consider for the highest benefit of my patients, to abstain from whatever is deleterious and unethical, and sorry, I got a little ahead of you, and to stand ready at all times to serve my fellow man, without distinction of race, creed, or color. With purity, I will pass my life and practice my art. I will at all times consider the patients under my care to be of supreme importance. I will not spare myself in providing my patients the care I have been taught to give by my alma mater. I will keep inviolate all things revealed to me as a physician, while I continue to faithfully keep this oath. May it be granted to me to enjoy life and the practice of the chiropractic healing art, respected by all people at all times. Congratulations. Okay, and please take your seats. Congratulations. So please welcome back to the podium Dr. Gordon Newell, our Assistant Dean of Student Affairs.
College of Health Science and College of Business and Technology graduates, please stand. Raise your right hand and repeat after me as we stand in solidarity today to take the oath of integrity. I stand at the threshold of my profession with purpose and pride. I commit to act with integrity in all that I do, guided by honesty, accountability, and trust. I will build my character through humility, discipline, and respect for others. I pledge to serve with compassion and fairness, placing the well-being of people and communities above personal gain. I will listen with empathy, act with courage, and treat every individual with dignity and respect. I will strive for excellence and uphold ethical principles. I will remain a lifelong learner, open to new ideas and responsible for the impact of my work. In all my actions, I will honor the trust placed in me and contribute to a better, more just and equitable world. Congratulations, you may be seated. Please welcome back to the podium President of Parker University, Dr. William E. Morgan.
As the graduates crossed the stage today, they were all given a coin, a talisman, that we want you to keep with you as a reminder of your time here, something you can keep in your pocket, something that can remind you that loving service is our first technique. And at this university, you heard it from our Valedictorian, we have a philosophy that it's our job to remove the barrier to good health so the body can heal itself. All of our majors are based upon that, but more importantly than that, it's the loving service for those who trust us in our care. We want to remind that. So when you're hurried or harried, take a moment to look at this and remind you, I'm here to share loving service with those who trusted me with their care. It's time for my favorite part of the ceremony, yours too. Upon the recommendation of the faculty, by the authority vested in me as president of Parker University by the Board of Trustees in the great state of Texas, I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Doctor of Chiropractic, Master of Science, Master of Business Administration, Bachelor of Science, Associate of Science, Associate of Applied Science, and Certificate, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto pertaining. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left. Yes, please join me in congratulating our graduates. And as is my custom, I always like to be the first one to say, welcome to the profession, doctors. Dr. Bonner.
I have good news. We're at the end. So, honored guests, family, and friends, we kindly ask that you will allow all graduates to process out of this area and then proceed to meet your graduate in the lobby. We're so glad that you're able to spend this time with us. And to end, please join me in prayer. Bow your heads. Heavenly Father, as we close this special day, we thank you for the gift of this time together, for every life that's represented here, for every story, every sacrifice, and every dream. We are grateful for the learning and the growth and the accomplishment we have all celebrated today. And we are equally grateful for the love, encouragement, and the community that surrounds these graduates. As we leave this place, we ask your blessing on us all, graduates, families, faculty, staff, and friends. May we go forward strengthened by your grace, renewed by your love, and inspired to use your gifts to serve, to lead, and to bring good into the world around us. Keep us humble in success, faithful in challenge, and always aware of your presence with us. In your holy name we pray. Amen. Congratulations to everybody.
Stephen,